my head is wide, like the moth that tries to enter the bright eye. So I go shuffling out of life just to hide in death a while.
Life after death frightens me slightly. I have a tendency to think there's some sort of system of balance, and you have to kind of pay for the trouble you've caused, and occasionally that worries me a bit. Other times it doesn't. Other times it just seems very logical that you die and you go in the ground and that's it.
And the mercy seat is a-glowing, and I think my head is smoking. In a way I'm hoping to be done with all these looks of disbelief. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway there was no proof, nor a motive why.
When I stopped taking drugs, I was supposed to, I was told that I'm going to, my whole life is going to change, and you know, you're going to come out of this black void into the light and all this bullshit, but it's just a whole lot of crap, and nothing really changes. Nothing's changed for me. It might change for some people, but I don't feel that I actually have a very more positive relationship with the world.
And who will be the witness? Who will be the witness? Who will be the witness when you're all too blind to see?
Most people learn to deal with life and learn to deal with their relationships and all that sort of stuff, and become real people in a way. The artist doesn't, because he's unable to spend the time doing that. And so I tend to think I have quite a healthy creative life. Things seem to be going very well in that area. I'm still writing decent songs. I'm still popular. I still get people coming along to the concerts, you know, that sort of thing. But my personal life tends to remain in a kind of state of chaos. And I never really seem to have the time to kind of put it all together.
Come loose your dogs upon me, and let your hair hang down. You are a little mystery to me. Every time you call around, we talk about it all night long. We define our moral ground. But when I crawl into your arms, everything, it comes tumbling down. Come sail your ships around me, and then burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around.
I understand people more. Before I was incredibly naive. I mean, I am a very naive person, but before I was, 10 years ago, I would fall in love at the drop of a hat and think that they were that these people were the greatest things in the world, and give myself completely over to them and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not like that anymore. That's youthful. Yeah, I don't know. More, I know the way of the world these days a little bit more.
did I go when no man before me bothered to go? Till the soles of my shoes are shot full of holes, and it's all downhill with a bullet.
Going to Brazil was very important to me and changed my life a lot. I wasn't conscious of it then. I just felt it was like going to another country, and it's a new country, and I've been to lots of new countries.
Forces me down, my soapbox, my pulpit.
I used to feel proud of the fact that I was alienated from everything and didn't really need anybody, and the people were kind of dispensable in my life, and I kind of lived my life in that way. Experiencing Brazil as a country, meeting Vivian and having Luke, it did change things enormously. I don't know if it necessarily changed my opinions about things, but it changed my kind of sensitivity to the world in a way. I feel differently to the world. I feel a bit more a part of the world. What I like about São Paulo is basically the people and the energy of the city. I just don't find that in a lot of other places. The people are incredibly warm-hearted people, and you really feel quite alive being there. It's such a huge city that I can just get lost in it. I become slightly unobtainable to a degree, and I can run my life on my own terms. In a way, I escape to Brazil sometimes. Usually after I've worked pretty hard on something, which I do in Europe or wherever, kind of head for São Paulo and live there. But on the other hand, it's virtually impossible to actually operate a career out of there. I have a nice balance between the two, I think, actually. I live just down the street here, and I don't know. This is just my favourite bar. It has the best barman in the world. Big guy, Pedro. I come here. I don't speak Portuguese very well. I sit here by myself. I read, contemplate the meaning of life, and I'm left alone.
I found her on a night of fire and noise. Wild bells rang in a wild sky. I knew from that moment on that I'd love her till the day that I died. And I kissed away 1,000 tears, my lady of the various sorrows. Some begged, some borrowed, some stolen, some kept safe tomorrow. On an endless night, silver star spangled, the bells from the chapel went jingle, jingle. Do you love me? 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 Do you love me like I love you?
My career has gone on for so long now that there are periods in my career when I am obsolete and just don't relate to anything that's going on at the time, and I like that a lot. It's those periods I'm not really that aware of the fact that it's happening, actually, because I'm quite ignorant of what else is going on around me. But when I look back on the way things are, I can see that there were periods in my career where I wasn't relating to anything that was going on at all. And then, occasionally, I sort of graze shoulders with fashionability again, and then sort of move on into obscurity again. You know, I enjoy that a lot. There's other artists like that. Leonard Cohen is like that, I think. Bob Dylan is like that. Even though I'm not sort of fit to tie their shoelaces, it encourages you to hold on to your own vision of things.
Samedi prochain.
Il était une fois une bête de scène, mais aussi un joli